Warm greetings from my beautiful country, Sri Lanka. The meaning of Aibowan, as some of you are already aware, is may you live long. Indeed, it is my honor and pleasure to be with you this evening after a very long break. Nearly the whole of 2023, I cannot remember reaching you with the admin tour. This talk is something special. In fact, I have been invited as a speaker at the 25th Asian and Pacific Regions Secretaries and Administrative Professionals Congress. The theme of this Congress was Glow with Flow, which held in Bangkok by the Secretarial Association. Asian Secretaries Association consists of Asian Pacific regional member countries, and I had been the only president from Sri Lanka to date, and I became president in the year 2000, in fact. Since then, I have gone a long way. Today, I am proudly speaking to you as a business administrator. In fact, as a boss and also as an executive secretary, dual role performed by me. The topic given to me to speak by the organizers were essentials of educating beyond. This is an extract from the speech what I have given. In fact, it was in a form of a workshop, and I was overwhelmed to receive the response which I have on this particular topic. Specifically, education is a subject that we should concentrate heavily because it makes a perfect individual. As I explained to you, I'm using this presentation which I used to make my speech at the Congress. 25th Asian Secretaries and Pacific Region Congress, which was hosted by the Administrative Professionals and Secretary Association in Thailand, who is a member of ASA, was fantastic, in fact. I was overwhelmed in delivering this speech, and I was superly fantastic on the response which I have received. Grow, glow, and flow. It means consistency when we talk about education. Education is a need for each and everyone, as we are aware. It has certain aims, benefits, importance, trends, scope, and beyond are the subtopics that I covered at that Congress. It is a powerful saying by a powerful person, great leader, Nelson Mandela. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. With all due respect, we salute this word. We agree, we all agree, no arguments. What is education? Education is a two-way process, a systematic process actually. It can be folded into formal, informal, and non-formal. All these three types of education are needed and practiced by every sort of individual. It is a known fact that education derives from the Latin word educer. It means lead out or bring out. When we talk about the aims of education, education is needed by every one of us to impart knowledge and to acquire knowledge, gain experience, skills, life skills, and most importantly, sound attitude. All this culmination makes us civilized and socialized. It makes us a perfect individual. Every society and country consider and pay heavy attention on education because it is the way to solve problems and to stand out. Why education is important? Because education is like a solid building. A man without education is like a building without a proper foundation. When there is no proper foundation, what happens? Collapse. When there is no proper education for a person, what happens? Disaster. Through education, we gain health and safety. It promotes rights, foster friendship, eliminate differences and promote equality, boost economic growth, reduce poverty, and of course, definitely it increases the income. Education cultivates interdependency and pursuit of fulfillment. It teaches us to overcome threats and weaknesses and to face the life with a smile. True education is the harmonious development of the 4 dimensions of life for a life of dedicated service. So, through education, we are physically, psychologically, socially, and spiritually become stabilized. We see the world at large. Let's see the benefits of education. Obviously, education is fascinating realization of dreams and goals. Freedom is utmost. On the journey of success, education is priority. It gives unfolding potentials are there. We are being trained through education to think differently. And we are innovative, initiative. In addition, of course, importantly, optimistic. We live with principles and policies. We adapt to situations and we become people-centric. What are the current trends in education? Bloom's taxonomy or Bloom's theory was originated in 1950s in Germany by Mr. Benjamin Bloom. It was originated for teachers and educators, which worked very beautifully. In my belief, today, the whole world is revised with Bloom's theory, and we as professionals are using this concept to develop our thinking capacity, activating capacity, moving around, marching forward, and actually things happen through this type of current trends. It's very exciting. It's the time to talk about executive assistants, administrative professionals. In a recent research done by USA, it has revealed out of 100 people, 13 are office professionals, executive secretaries, or administrative professionals. Isn't it exciting? Aren't you happy? We are on the top of the list. 13 is the highest. The administrative professionals today are in the top of the world corporate ladder. Our voices are heard in the boardroom. Our strategies are called for. We are being called to work together with the corporate management and the management teams. It is heartening to note the coordination and the cooperation extended both ways, and the collaboration is really fruitful. Skills, when we talk about, especially administrative professionals, are situational adaptive. They need to live then and there and focus on the future. If we look back, yesterday was full of skills that we had to master. Amongst them, communication skills, which prevail today and which will definitely be prevailing for going through mass change for tomorrow. We need to have strong emotional intelligence, organizational skills, time management, problem solving skills, the capacity for learning new skills, an eye for detail, technology, Microsoft Office experiences, social media management skills, ability to work independent. Actually, we have to have a big picture of thinking. With these skills of yesterday, we moved to today. Today is much responsible when we look at yesterday. That skill set of skills, we have to move with that and we have to bring additions. Today, the administrative professional is playing a very important role. It's leading and managing. We are in a team creating value by influencing and inspiration. We are leading, we have followers, exceptional leaders, we have different manners and capabilities of handling people in order to accomplish our goals, together with the vision of the organization. And we are compelled to motivate the people following us. In order to manage the organization, people in it, and ourselves, we need to be valuable employees. It is important we keep to policies and procedures. We need to have power and control, manage work, to have friendly atmosphere in the working environment, having the support of the subordinators, colleagues, same level, higher hierarchy, whatnot. There are so much that we can say. Tomorrow is going to be something much more demanding. We will be strategic partners in the corporate management. We need to sit together and share our views and execute plans. We need to ploy to avoid confusions and problems. Let's follow the pattern to know the position and the purpose of perspective. This derives the result for sustainability. Our job is always changing. Administrative professionals are really a lucky job. We are the first to learn things when it comes to corporate environment. We need to be concerned today about the environment and also viable. Concentrate on economic status, changing all around. Equitable and social involvement are a must for administrative professionals. Let's have an intermission. Would you like to have a break and just to enjoy this? Okay, let's see what we have in store for you. Here we go. Intermission is over. Did you enjoy? Okay, let's move to the next slide. Let's see what we have in the next. Okay, here we are, back again. I have misused a slide from admin chat. If I could remember, this was my first admin chat, which received huge response. And I'm going to share with you after the intermission, in order to become a successful professional, the tricks what I have been using. I never know, I don't identify, I really don't know what is jealousy. Why do you want to become jealous of another person? It means that you have no confidence. That person has something better than you. So in me, I consider myself as a real successful businesswoman and also a professional. It was not rosy. I had to sacrifice a lot, commit myself, but I never gave it up. I had my confidence, and I never ever thought of other people who are not relevant to me. I went on my journey with confidence. I had a beautiful family supporting me, which was a blessing most of the time, the others. So therefore, my family environment made me with love and compassion. They poured me with that love, and I never felt jealous about anything. I'm a person who take criticism seriously, but not personally. In me, I'm unstoppable. No one can stop me. If I wanted to do that, I share my thoughts with people who are relevant to me, and I get going with it. I'm a no-nonsense person. I ignore nonsense totally. Irrelevant are not relevant to me, and the noise cannot stop me. I'm a person who accepts challenges. I love to accept challenges. In fact, my motto in life is challenge the challenge. As I said earlier, unstoppable. It means I never give up. Until I reach my desires, I'll continue to do so. I'm very focused on what I'm doing and do everything very ethically. I have a positive mindset, which makes me strong. In me, I have seen I'm a very grateful person. Gratitude is my attitude. Even a person who has given me a pin is appreciated. The way I get appreciated, the way I am happy, I'm sure the other person also has to be happy. It's equal right. usually I don't believe in procrastination. Of course, at times that I need to prioritize to make things work. My contemporary perspective on education. It's 5 P's: patience, persistence, perseverance, passion, and purpose. All these 5 contents were there in me yesterday. I developed it further, brought it down for today. I'm now monitoring and developing on these 5 words where I will be taken on a totally different direction. Education is my passion, and I love to get educated. Therefore, I was a learner yesterday. I am a learner today, and tomorrow is also a learning process for me. I believe that education is a journey from birth to death. We are learning every day. We are learning to live in the world, to love unconditionally. Though the life is like a roller coaster, we need definitely to live with it. As a result of my education, I was able to become the finalist. It was a victory in me because I believed in education. I look for different ways to educate myself and compete in education for myself. I gave challenges to myself. Epidemic was not able to stop me. I changed to the environment. I learned new technology, which made my life easy. My time was precisely and preciously spent. I got into gardening. I have a beautiful flower garden now because the time spent unnecessarily was spent on worthwhile things. In 2022 and 2023, I was able to become the finalist of International Office Manager conducted by UK, the office management. I'm sharing another slide that also again I have spoken at the admin chat. Learning is earning. Here also I have spoken about education. Some may be a little bit of a repetition, but today I'm coming to you with the talk which I have delivered very recently, a few days ago in Bangkok. Therefore, sometimes some things may have been there earlier, you may have heard. We move to the next slide. I'm sharing a vision statement which has been shared, and it's from Mother Teresa. How true and how beautiful these sayings are. If your eyes are positive, you love the world. If you can look at something nicely, obviously you see the world. But if your tongue is positive, the world will love. So the words, what you speak, has to be very professional, very caring, and suitable. Especially we as ladies carries lots of burdens, lots of responsibilities. Family is our responsibility. Therefore, especially this appeal is for the ladies. There is no gender bias, but obviously we need to agree that women carry more, they shoulder much responsibilities than men. Their work at home laundering, cleaning, childcare is gone unvalued when it comes to house. However, it is our duty to ensure the family and family tree is not disturbed by our behavior. Therefore, personal and professional balance comes to us through education. And also, before concluding, I would like to check with you, why do we learn? We learn how to live, to be accepted by the society, to be accepted by the family. Even the family, if we misbehave, they are not going to accept us. So we need to keep rules and regulations of the society, ethics, traditions, and mannerism all the time. Wherever we go, we need to stick to rules and regulations. We need to obey instructions. Education teaches us whom to love, whom to drop, and it really will tell us what is life. This statement, really, I was thinking of this. Those who died yesterday had a plan for this morning, obviously. And those who died this morning had plans for tonight. Don't take life for granted. In the blink of an eye, everything can change. So forgive open and love with a full heart. You never know when you may not have the chance again. So therefore, do not procrastinate. Do not delay things. Take action immediately wherever necessary. For my success, I think it helped me, my simplicity. Being simple, I am approachable. And I can get along with people. I'm very much mindful of simplicity because it is the practical strategy for finding harmony at home, work, life, everywhere, anywhere, and almost every day in life. As we are aware, and we truly believe education is a panacea for all evils. Educate yourself, don't stop. Before the conclusion, I would like you to listen to this little story, which has a world of meaning. Yes, here we go. Take your time.
One day, a professor entered the classroom and asked his students to prepare for a surprise test. They waited anxiously at their desks for the test to begin. The professor handed out the question paper with the text facing down as usual. Once he handed them all out, he asked his students to turn the page and begin. To everyone's surprise, there were no questions, just a black dot in the center of the page. The professor, seeing the expression on everyone's face, told them the following: "I want you to write what you see there." The confused students got started on the inexplicable task. At the end of the class, the professor took all the answer papers and started reading each one of them aloud in front of all the students. All of them, with no exceptions, described the black dot, trying to explain its position in the middle of the sheet, etc. After all had been read, the classroom was silent. The professor began to explain, "I am not going to grade on you this. I just wanted to give you something to think about. No one wrote about the white part of the paper. Everyone focused on the black dot, and the same happens in our lives. We have a white paper to observe and enjoy, but we always focus on the dark spots. Our life is a gift given to us by God with love and care. We always have reasons to celebrate, nature renewing itself every day, our friends around us, the job that provides our livelihood, the miracles we see every day. However, we insist on focusing only on the dark spots, the health issues that bother us, the lack of money, the complicated relationship with a family member, the disappointment with a friend, etc. The dark spots are very small compared to everything we have in our lives, but they are the ones that pollute our minds. Take your eyes away from the black spots in your life. Enjoy each one of your blessings, each moment that life gives you. Be happy and live a life positively. Moral of the story. As the professor explained, life is a bag of good and bad things. We all have positives and negatives along the way, but we must always concentrate greater on the positives for a healthy and happy life. Life goes on no matter what, so do not waste your time thinking about the negatives.
Here we go. We have come to almost to the end of this presentation. My appeal to you is be someone's strength, be someone's inspiration, be someone's reason to never give up. That's you. I would like to extend my super thanks to you for the time you spent with me, and it's time for me to say goodbye. I'm saying goodbye in a different manner. It's a part of a song from my own language, which the meaning is, it is time for me to go. Please permit me to leave you now. All I have to take with me is the beautiful memories of yours.
යනවා මට යන්න අවසරයි මට අරන් යන්න ඇත්තේ ඒ මතකය විතරයි ආයිතින් යන්න යනවා මට යන්න අවසරයි මට අරන් යන්න ඇත්තේ ඒ මතකය විතරයි